Hey guys, my name is Martin. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer. I almost said it again. Warhammer Total War. I don't know why I want to keep it calling it that, but I guess to me Warhammer was always the thing, and Total War is the new thing. Alright, so we want to attack Grum Peak next turn. And we don't think that Sufbar will be able to do it first because they only have 4 guys. Presumably, yes, they have a garrison, but I can't see if it's wounded. I don't know if Sufbar has been attacking it previously. But that led me to consider disbanding these buildings in Mount Gunbad, because I think we'll just build them in Grum Peak unless they're already there. And we certainly don't want them 2 places, and that'll bring us closer to our 10,000 ducat gold, because we'll gain 1,200 from demolishing that. So I'll do that. Remember, I have a quest to get to 10,000. I'm making 2, and we will be gaining something here. Not a lot, but some. And that's pretty much going to be it, because I just want to save up that money. I'll stay here to clear out this public disorder. I also noticed that the corruption, the rate at which it's declining, has changed. It's now -0.3. So it'll be a long time before that chaos corruption is weeded out completely. Same up here, it's declining a little bit quicker, -1%. But I'm suspecting that now it's actually it's -0.5. They're just rounding it up to 1 here. I could presumably, do they have something here? Yes. I could do this for a few turns, weed out the corruption completely. But right now I want to stay on taxes until I have those 10,000. But then we'll consider doing something else after we get that quest. Take care. That's that hero returning. Now it's coming up there. I don't like that, because he'll probably make some trouble. In fact, that's exactly what he's doing, isn't it? Making some public order issue or whatever. Demolition is complete up there, so we get some monies. What are you doing? You are in a stance. 15% off the top. That's just really annoying. Sufbar is still alive. It's being actually, now it's the vampires. Before it was the Sterling people. Did they fight each other? Only 11 in that stack.
Time for a reckoning.
I may go and help my friends, but right now I'll crush the greenskins in the north. You don't need any equipment for that. You'll just go in and fight it. In fact, we probably should have just autoed it, because it's kind of a straightforward fight here. They do have levels. That's interesting. The garrison has levels. Is that a goblin building, or is that something everyone can get? Or maybe they built those portcullis buildings.
Let's start shooting.
Call you 3.
Yes. Kazoo. We demand blood.
You are 1.
Quarrelers.
So we'll line up here without that many trees.
Dwarf warriors.
There.
The clans unite.
There and there. That'll be good enough. We'll probably need to march. They deployed up there somewhere. And they're not going anywhere, obviously. Why would they? They are not ones being attacked. It's not what I wanted, actually.
Good. Yes.
You.
Rage
Like
fast.
that.
Rage fast. Pump those dwarven legs. Pump those dwarven legs. Bust to the throne. Kazukan Kazaki. Ha.
Kazakap Kazaki. Ha! What's that? Love to know what that means. I don't think that they have like a defined dictionary of the Dwarven language in the Total War. Sorry, in the Warhammer world, in the Warhammer lore, like they do in the Tolkien worlds. I think that they may have like some phrases which are defined in the lore here and there, but oops, nothing definite. Nothing like a whole language, grammar, everything. So we'll need to come up a fair bit, let's say around here maybe. May not be enough. Send my lord to double time here. And you'll still not be coming. You won't be coming until I'm in range of my crossbowmen. From any judge or character. Which will mean I'll probably have to come up somewhere like here. Not gonna make it? No. Just gonna wait until the infantry has caught up, and then we'll make the last push. Probably around, say, no, that's too far. Around there, maybe. Go. Yeah, you are moving now, aren't you? Yes, you are. So, commence firing. Didn't you? I thought I saw you moving. No? Well, I guess we are a little bit shy.
Strike down! Go! Yes! Up we go! Yes!
There we are. I'll put you two on the flank right away, since we do outflank them. And then we just start tearing them down. Everyone get busy.
Ranged firepower ready! Miners! Reach for! Quarrelers!
Shoot them down.
The clans unite!
Didn't I tell you to come here? I think I did.
Yes, Lord! Miners!
Now you are partly
Quarrelers!
you're partly engaged here, I think.
Sir! Kill 'em all!
That guy, I guess.
Down! Kill worms! Quarrelers!
Go ahead and shoot that guy.
For the High King! Quarrelers!
As can you. Okay, all of you guys. Just get out of the way. There we are. Routed, and we can shoot them all down. Everyone fire. Infantry get out of the way. And we get a little bit of experience. They have wronged us. You're shooting at him. Should be. They have 35, but they are out of range. You can stop and just quicker. A few more kills until they're out of range. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright. Easy little battle. We did lose 141, which was slightly more than I would have anticipated, but I guess because we only have 4 crossbow regiments in this army and no grudge throwers, it does make it a little bit more expensive to do these garrison fights. It's still well within our tolerance though. Ooh, obsidian lodestone. What's that do? Magic resistance. Well, we don't get faced with a lot of magic, but it's not a bad thing for sure. Ooh, I'll do this for sure, and I'll have the tent out. We get a... Oh, that's the obsidian lodestone, and there's our quest. So it took the 5,000 straight away and gave us an investment in guild workshops. And now we can do commandments there. Upgraded workshops will allow this labor to proceed. That's the Axe of Grimnir thing. So, our objectives now is to have 2 gyrocopters or gyrobombers or gyrocopters. Ah, gyrocopter with a brimstone ground. Okay, any kind of gyrobomber, it looks like. And then I'll get 1500. What does it say here? The engineer's guild is in Pro. The master engineer tasked with developing the plans has presented his initial prototypes together with a proposal to roll the improvements out within a matter of months. This unseemly haste of the time frame has polarized opinion between the younger members, uneasy with such novel thinking, yet intrigued by the possibilities it presents. The traditionalists, who advocate more usual decades of testing and would have the trial and error charlatan tinkerer thrown out in disgrace. Hearing the outcry, the High King steps in and orders that the prototype be put into full protection. So he is with the young guys. And we'll get 1500 once we have 2 gyrocopters, which we want anyway. And it is what? Oh, that's just that goblin. It is linking up nicely with our ambition to build up this tech tree here, or building tree, because that's where we have the gyrocopters. And now that we don't need to save up money anymore, we can go ahead and do something about that. You have already occupied Grom Peak, so we have a military presence here. You'll be making your way back soon, I suppose. That's my dwarven allies to the north. Yes. So provided that Sufba doesn't cave completely, which is looking kind of likely that he will. Well, you do have Karakdromar. Way the hell over there. Oakenhammer has been reduced to rubble.
Cease.
And you have no army in Sufba. You have an army here. Huh.
An ad.
Well, I'm not sure that I can and want to help you. Let's see here. What kind of a commandment do we want to put in place here? We have a lot of minus public order right now, and there will be a rebellion, except the conquest thing will fall away next turn, and the province instability I think on the turn after that. Growth, tradable resources, yeah. Construction cost -10, and better recruitment. We don't want to recruit all that much. How much tax are we making here? We're making 1,000 ducats, so 5% of that is only 50. Reduction in vampiric and chaos corruption might be a thing, because we will be neighboring. Well, actually this province won't be neighboring, because the province of Sufba is in between, I guess. By the way, I can totally trade with you guys now.
Make your proposal. My Longbeards
And you'd
grumble, so
love
make
to
it
trade with
quick.
me. So I'll give you all of this stuff for 315, which is wonderful. Yeah, it's really helping my my income. I'm exporting 75% of my iron, 50% of that. I'm importing dyes apparently, and dwarf beer. So if I want to upgrade anything, it should be my gem mine and my iron mine, because I'm fairly close to exporting everything. But the thing is, I don't know if Sufbar will survive as a faction. And I may at some point just annex them, even if they don't fall to the vampires. So there's that. Okay, but we have succeeded in our quest, which means we don't need to save up money anymore. So it is time, I feel, to reduce this building. I will demolish it. I will get 900 back, which means that in 5 turns, actually, hold off. No, I want to do it because I want to start building the siege workshop right now. So I'll clear that up now, and then I will build it either here or here. It must be here because this one doesn't have the space for it right now. It gave me 900, so I'm spending 600 ducats moving it from one city to another. That's just the cost of doing business in this case. So I could upgrade you, and I'm not adverse to that move. However, let's just have a look and see what else we might do. Characteron is pretty safe, and it has the militia, or the infantry. At some point we may want to upgrade the iron. I think we'll also want to build a refectory in this province, and it should be in one of these 2 cities. Could also build the barley farm. Not going to build the garrison. I think I will build the refectory here. Do that. Get the public order under control. I'll be moving my army back down south soon. I think next turn, when we are positive, we will be removing the 20 military presence, which means you'll be at -6. So a refectory there would be nice. I think I'm going to spend some money to upgrade that. It's fairly safe at this point. We do have some top knots over here. So, I mean, this is a ruin, so there's no defense. between here and there. These wastes are fairly empty. Did I set a target for our alliance with Barak Var? I set that as a target. The Western Badlands. The Western Badlands, are you part of the West? Yes, you are part of the Western Badlands. So he may strike at Ekrond, or he may strike at Stone Mine Tower. And it seems like his army is down south with 17 stack. Then again, the orcs have a 15 stack in there, so it's pretty strongly defended. Alright, let's see here. Do we have any levels? Where's my... Here you are. No, and yes. The last level of... Well, I want to make sure where the attrition is kicking in before I take the last level of this. But I may... Let's see what's down this line. Ambush. Casualty replenishment rage. Attrition. But that's the research. That might be nice. Well, we've already put 2 levels in here, right? So I think we're just going to continue. Might as well get this one. So we have some good coming from it. And are we going to spend money? I have torn down this one. This is my province capital. You'll want that. But maybe not right now. We don't need replenishment. We don't need new regiments right now. This one's always a good pick for the smaller cities, so is that. Growth is coming slowly. I didn't choose a commandment yet. If I go for this one, construction cost minus 10%, and I have the other one. On the other hand, I could go for growth. I think I'm gonna go growth. And then I will this one. It's only 500, it's a bargain. And in Mount Gunbad. Don't want that. I'll want this at some point, but not right now. I could go for growth too. I'll probably end up tearing it down later on, but I think I will spend 500 on that. Just to get things moving in this northern province. And then later we can always tear it down. I kinda like that. Now we spent most of our money, but we are making a ton of income right now. So I feel that's okay. Yeah, we're looking pretty good now. That guy is pissing me off no ends. Where are you going? You need to go home and defend your lands. You're running up to your cousins there, aren't you? We destroyed that building and we apparently have some problem coordinating our attack here because we can't see it. I don't know. Shouldn't be making much of a difference. But the public order is back under control here, which is nice because we need to take care of that one down there. This is at -5 now because we demolished the refectory and the new one's not ready yet. Are you doing something that is messing up my income? What's he doing? Is he not doing anything? Is he not in a stance? Huh. I guess he's not in a stance right now. But this refactory will be done next turn, and then we'll be fine. Tell you what, I will go ahead and change this to reduction in vampiric and chaos corruption and public order +2. That will root up the last of the corruption, and the corruption is causing -1. And together with the refactory, that'll bring me positive without an army in my home territory. Quite like that. You have attrition because you are walking in vampire terrain, really? Vampire corruption is 50% up here. Shouldn't you be putting your house in order, Mr. Karak Akadrin?
Ready.
And should I be going down here?
Such a thing is impossible. I refuse.
Why are you guys not
Not
fighting?
likely.
Stirland, you're just totally fine with the vampires, are you? Stirland, you're only at war with Sufbar. You're at war with me and Sufbar and Karakadrin. So the vampire accounts are at war with everyone. So actually, I should maybe not be considering retreating this force. What I should be doing is should be reinforcing Sufbar, kicking the vampires and the humans out of there, and just having a northern bulwark against the vampires and humans for that matter. And then, yeah, the southern army he can take care. Right now he can garrison this pretty well, but we need to take the Black Crag. That is really the top objective right now. But it's gonna have to wait. I will put in a cut here, and I'll see you all again in the next video. Bye for now.